What do you want to explore in terms of content and pedagogy?
Okay. Um, as far as content, I would like my students to learn how to tell time to the hour. I believe that it's going to be a huge part of their lives, and it's a skill that they're going to use forever. There's like an everyday skill that they're going to be able to apply. As far as pedagogy, the teaching strategies I'm going to use visual learning, classroom discussion, hands-on learning, question and answer. They're going to do independent student work, and I'm also going to use guided practice.
How do you envision the lesson unfolding? What will you do at the beginning, in the middle, and at the end?
Okay. The way the lesson is going to unfold, first we're going to start with our morning meeting. We're going to review some addition facts. We're going to review our calendar date. We're going to do our number charts, numbers of days of school attended so far. We're going to go through our weather tracker. We're going to go through our place value and also our money facts. After we do our morning meeting, that normally takes us about 15 minutes. We'll do a quick review of yesterday's lesson. Now, this is going to be yesterday's math lesson. So after we do the review of yesterday's math lesson, we're going to do some hands-on learning. I'm going to display an analog clock on the smart board. So they'll have this clock on the smart board that they'll be able to see. From there, I'm going to explain the differences between the hour hand and the minute hand, so the short hand and the long hand. And then we'll do a class discussion about what time my clock says. So the clock that's going to be on the smart board, I'll draw the minute hand and the hour hand, and I'll see if they can guess and figure out what time it is just by looking at that clock. After that, we'll do a brain break, and then that's going to take us to the middle of our lesson after our brain break. From there, I'm going to tell the students our lesson's objective, which is to be able to tell time by the hour or tell time to the hour. And then after that, we're going to do a walkthrough of Envision Math. So while I'm doing the walkthrough of Envision Math, I'm not just going to click through it. Each slide, I'm going to stop and do classroom discussion with the children. After we completed the Envision Math, I'll have the students go back to their seat for some guided practice. So once we walk through the worksheet that I have printed out, I'll model 2 problems with the students, and then I'll have the students do the following 2 problems. After that, we'll complete that pattern until the worksheet is all done. In the end, I'll have the students put the worksheet away that we just did for guided practice, and then this will be their independent work time. So the students will be given another worksheet, which is going to serve as like their exit slip. So they will have to complete this exit slip or this worksheet by themselves individually. It's going to consist of 4 questions. It's going to be very similar to the lesson taught. And they will complete this activity. Now, we do have some students that are more advanced than others. So I've also created an enrichment activity, if you will. So once those students get completed quickly, or if students finish before the actually allotted time, they will have a chance to complete the enrichment activity.
What is the enrichment activity?
The enrichment activity it's another worksheet that has in-depth questioning. So it's going to be more or less they're reading word problems and not just looking at the hours on a digital clock or analog clock.
When the lesson is enacted, what do you want your learners to walk away knowing and thinking? And how will you know that they know it?
Well, I would like the learners to walk away knowing how to tell time to the hour. Because what this is going to do is going to build on our lesson that we have planned for tomorrow, which is how to tell time to the minute. So I want them to actually walk away this lesson knowing how to tell time to the hour. And the reason or the way I'll actually know that they've learned the lesson today is by assessing or formally assessing their exit slips.